Alright. You guys ready to let this Mutog loose? Okay, so interesting. Let's see here. What does this do? Oh, that's just move. 2 is... Oh, okay, so it can poison spit. What does the head do? 30 damage, 60 poison. And its tail is... Wow, look at that. 50 shred, 150 shock. That's amazing. Leap. Right, okay, so we need to see how far the... Okay, so it's going to be a question of sneaking it forward. And then on the following turn, it leaps and then gets to attack at least once. Probably with shock. With its tail whip. Marlo, get eyes for us. Okay, what do we have here? Acid worm. Let's not get its attention. Let's sneak as close as we can. One thing I dislike about having to deal with the Chiron is that in situations like this, it kind of forces me to run towards it. Because I can't just ignore the Chiron, I have to take care of it as soon as I can. The Mutog is very cool, I'll say that. I dig the Mutog. Badass. Oh, hello, Squid Man. Sounds like a Chiron stomping through. Technically, you could just put 2 Mutogs on one Manticore and just set them loose. That would be crap, I think. It hasn't seen us yet, so we keep sneaking. Unless... Jump. I mean, if that Chiron hasn't seen us yet... Could I just have... Okay, these lads are all alerted, unsurprisingly. Can't go there. Can't I just jump through the bloody wall? Okay, so it has some mobility issues. Surprisingly. Well, these lads are going to get shotgunned. Like I might actually want to dash one more time, get nice and close.
All I need is a clear shot.
Okay, where is it not armored all that much? Vegas 20. I'm going to have to shoot in the head. And it doesn't have pain chameleon, does it? No, regen.
Succeeded.
Killing you, man. These assault pure class guys, pretty damn good. Actually, it's these 2 guys who should actually be using the Disciples of Anu shotguns. Interesting, so this one has the armored head, whereas the other one didn't. Damn, and I can't damage its torso, that's a problem. With a shotgun, Pain chameleon is an issue.
Aiming.
In any case, I want to take that one's machine gun off it.
Preparing to fire.
That's worth doing. It didn't alert the Chiron, did it? That's essentially bonus damage. The other squid that's in that room, we're just going to have to shoot the shotgun. Or I could grenade it to shred some armor and then just back myself to find it when it goes into Pain Chameleon. I think is a better bet. sounds like it hit, but I think it's still there. Mutog really should be able to just bust through walls like that. You not use its tail as an attack. Want. Oh no! Damn, and the Chiron's alerted, so now we're gonna start dealing with acid worms. That Mutog needs to start doing damage. It's done pretty much nothing so far. Now to me it's a second Chiron. Owie. Bloody squid man. Alright. Oh, are you kidding me? So I can't even get near this damn thing. Okay, so the red there is showing me that I can attack from there. Let me spot it. I know. Next turn, I'm just gonna have to start leaping and getting stuck in there. We bite him. Poison tongue. Paw strike. The paw strike is a single hit. Okay, that's not that bad. Poison tongue strike isn't. Let's bash this thing. Yeah, just applied dash. That's that's a little underwhelming. It's pretty cool that you can paw strike though. I think what I want to do here. This thing can actually spit poison quite a lot. I don't think I have. I don't have an angle. I could just hit it in the arm and try to kill it. I actually don't want it spitting poison twice. It could apply 160 poison damage per turn onto the Mutog. But disarming this crab man, I think now is the priority. Got a machine gun. Let's just hit him twice in the carapace. So far, my initial impression of the Mutog is... First impression's not great. Tail strike, a little underwhelming. We'll see what it can do when it can attack twice or 4 times in a turn, but to do that it's got to get so close. But that's right, this thing was dazed, so it wasn't able to use much. It only had 1 action point. What is that Chiron doing? It went into stability stance, but didn't appear to actually shoot at all. That is great. This is Deadeye. Deadeye is a little injured. I kind of want my 2 assault troopers to just recover this turn. So the next turn they can sprint 2 or 3 times to get close up to this Chiron. Kick the shit out of it. Is this the time that the Mutog needs to leap forward and maybe tail bash the Chiron? Because if I can stun the damn thing, it won't be able to shoot any worms. It doesn't have a stomp attack, so getting close to it. Boing! Why is that so funny? Boing. Oh, so it can actually spit. Okay. Oh, the poison tongue has a bit of range. I lick you with poison. It's so stupid.
Preparing to fire.
That is so stupid. I love it. Okay, the whole tonguing ability of the Mutog is winning me over. I like that. Interesting. I got will points here, but they got will points as well. Realize that everybody got will points.
Hold in position.
Where are you launching worms, my friend? Up onto the roof there. That doesn't bug me too much. Those worms are pretty slow. Yeah, that's a problem though. Oh! Crying because it's getting hit. Sprint forward. Nail this damn Chiron as hard as we can, quick as we can.
Attempting to acquire target.
Also actually has 30 armor. I'll just keep focusing this thing in the head. This is why I need the hell cannon. I need to be able to break through that wall. Can I lick this thing if I go... Yeah? If I can... Poison tongue lick. Maybe I should have dashed forward and thrown the grenade to take out that cover.
Ready to engage.
I kind of just got to accept, I think that we're not going to kill the other crab man this turn. Turn your head towards me, bugger. Yep. It's a little underwhelming in terms of the damage. It has 242 and we've got 60, so 242 minus 60.
Pushing on.
That. The fact that dash doesn't open this is a touch annoying.
Gotta keep going.
We're gonna not kill this Chiron. I'm gonna have to use
Moving out.
the Mutog to kill this Chiron. Oh, 62. I need. Oh, it's just 2 points. Can I lick it from here? Or strike. It'll do. Well, I suppose as long as the Mutog survives, it'll be fine, right? I mean... Fireworms can't get to the sniper, so no problem there. Two shots, is it out of ammo? I think it has to reload. I've never seen a crabman have to reload before. The leap is difficult to use. Look at this, I gotta get like right in there. Come on, destroy that wall. I'm hoping that the tail strike will at least destroy the wall. 10 damage resisted, so that did absolutely bugger all.
Standing by.
What have we learned about the Mutog? It needs to get buffed. Or I need to keep using it to learn how to use it effectively, but that is super under-impressive. Underwhelming, I mean.
Gotta focus.
Good shooting.
Kill confirmed.
Although using the Mutog makes me want to try the armadillo. I've tried the scarab once in an offline campaign. I really didn't like it. I mean, on the plus side, the rockets are pretty amazing. But you only get 4 of them is my issue. So on the longer missions, like, I mean, if you are busy clearing out a Pandoran layer or something, I worry that you're going to find yourself out of ammo pretty quick.
Standing by. It's hard. Kill confirmed, right? Looks dangerous.
Whoops, what am I doing? Let's see, so just a few worms to get. We're getting 6 crates, which is... if I can paw strike from there. Oh yeah, so hang on a second. Devour. On killing an enemy, you restore hit points equal to 50% of the target's maximum hit points. So I guess that is where its real power comes through. Like if I'd gotten the actual killing blow, the paw strike, on the Chiron, I could have healed 50% of 8. I would have healed, what, 400 hit points. And it gets action points. Okay, that changes everything. Alright, so remember how I was saying, okay, you lick it to death, do you also get the health? You do, okay. Interesting, very interesting. I also want to know whether it can be mind controlled or not. I'm guessing the answer is no. Immune to mind control, devour, instinct leap.
Moving as fast as I can.
Okay, immune to mind control, that's good to know. Another thing that could end up being super important is, can the Mutog paw strike the mind controlling creature off without killing your soldier? Make sure you don't select your soldier, select the... Good Mutog! Who's that good boy? Get a Scooby snack! Okay, now I'm liking the Mutog a lot more. So, it kind of feels like it's slightly odd because you want to use it as a frontline tank, but you also want it to be getting the killing blow so that it keeps getting healed. It's got experience, but apparently it doesn't level up. So interesting. So interesting. I reckon we can run one more mission on that. This group. Sources. All. Okay, let's first of all restock our supply of Odin grenades. Fireworm, yes please. Nergal's Wrath I'm not going to bother with. Acid Worm and Iron Fury. But Pandoran Capture and Containment. Before we do that, let's take stock of how much armor I need to order so that I can get 3 active squads. So here we need 1 helmet and 1 legs. Helmet and 1 legs. Another helmet and legs. And another helmet and legs. I think it's just 3 sets. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we could get ourselves an armadillo, because then we could have armadillo plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can check out the armadillo as well. Attacks from behind, gain shock value, 3 times the damage dealt. I feel like 12 willpower is like my universal default for all of my troops. Unless I specifically know something different about what I want to do with them. Jedi Vikings, not going to multi-class. Reload and infantry, doesn't cost anything. Yes, please. Bit of extra speed. Free reload, thank you. It's fine. 5 out of 6, 8 out of 8. And Half-Orc needs extra strength. Carry some extra ammo. These lads who do have pistol specialization, I really like. It's proven to be pretty damn important. This other lad with that Jericho pistol. Good. Good. Francis York Morgan. What's he? He's the infiltrator. Crossbow and spider drone deployment. See, I don't have any of that. Assault. It's pretty cool that I have spare shotguns for these assault lads, though. That is good. Very good. The Mutog is a little hurt. Ooh, we need to steal one of these aircrafts. Elite training, I do need one of those. Have some gear for that. Let us trade some tech. Or tech. Second initiation, exploration site. Instead of understanding that survival now depends on adaptation and cooperation, these raiders have kept up the ways of the old world, greed and conflict. They've been attacking havens, hoarding stolen supplies, and causing problems for everyone with their unrelenting selfishness. The Exalted has decided that this must stop. Let's start the mission. 8 of our baddest badasses. Let's get them. Let me know what you guys think about the Mutog and what you found with your own experimentations, excuse me. Yet, I think towards the end there, we kind of made a real breakthrough that you need to be finishing off enemies with it to keep healing yourself, to keep it going, because I think if you don't, you could find yourself getting it burst down. I'm not convinced it needs to take up 3 spaces. The Mutog seems to be not as powerful or as useful as the armadillo or the scarab, so maybe 2 spaces in a manticore would be better. And then again, balancing that could be quite difficult. I mean, theoretically, if it only took up 2 spaces, you could put 4 of them in a Tiamat, and then you just have 4 of these things bounding around, murdering everything, healing as they go. So, snipers into position. When fighting raiders, I always tend to find that the enemy snipers are the biggest problem.
Ready for action.
So I want my snipers into position before we engage. And just with that, my snipers have a pretty commanding position over the battlefield. Also forget, never stand behind these barrels, they explode.
What's our plan?
I learned that the friggin' hard way.
Target in sight. Moving to position. I see them.
Are any of them alerted? What I would like is, if you spot an enemy and it gets alerted,
Here.
on the little hover over on your own soldier, if it gave you the little pink exclamation mark on your own soldier's hover over instead of over their hover over, because you might be able to see it.
All set.
In fact, that would be a nice quality of life bench. I've done this mission a couple times. This is, in my experience, the best way of doing it. Run to this back left corner. Take this cover. Snipers covering you. The rest of your lads hit these guys as they run out into the open. Don't overwatch too far. You don't want to grab their attention. You want your overwatch to be within their vision range. So you want them to see you before you overwatch. Just to say, you don't want to be calling them your overwatch.
I got this covered.
The berserkers aren't too scary. It's the snipers who are the most scary. The assault troopers can be scary if they have shotguns, but they tend to have assault rifles. That guy there, I think, has a new Jericho sniper rifle, looks like. He's out in the open, he's our #1 priority. You see what I mean about getting their attention with Overwatch? That was a mistake on my part. And my snipers really are going to have command of the whole battlefield. Good hit. Yes! I was also thinking that it would be so cool to be able to have smoke grenades like in XCOM. Love that. It could work similar to how the aliens have mist. I think that would be amazing. Big bada boom. Nice cover, nerds. Ooh, can I hit him? Okay, but that's gonna... Do I get their attention? I can get him. Okay, so that sniper looks like he's not even alerted.
Ready for action.
Alrighty. Our snipers need to snipe their snipers. So we need to out-sniper the snipers.
Confirming target. Enemy down.
This is something that has to change. If you have this free Overwatch ability, then that shouldn't auto end your turn. Is this the guy whose turn is over? It is. Can I use quick aim even though his turn is over? Whoa, you can. Okay. That's technically a waste. Or is it though? Now it allows me to shoot with my pistol. That's not a waste. Interesting. Very interesting.
Comes online. Providing overwatch.
What's our plan?
Okay, who do I want to hit? These lads are out in the open, they'll be easily dealt with. It's these two on the right here. None of which I have vision on.
Took one down.
Fuck it. Just start executing mofos with a pistol.
Can make the shot.
Or you could just miss them all, that's also an option.
Jam open.
Right, what, if anything, is my Berserker able to do here? Doesn't seem like he has much that he can do. Sprint up and on the next turn hopefully beat those dudes. His hammer. Like I'm gonna have to hit this heavy with my heavy cannon. He's got a fair amount of armor. And again, that sniper is pretty scary. But that's full New Jericho gear. He needs to get taken out in a single turn. But also all these guys need to get destroyed. What are the will points? Only 8. So if I kill 4 enemies, then that sniper will die. 1, 2, 3.
Here.
Regardless, I think that these dudes are the most dangerous. Let's focus on them.
No time to lose.
Quite dangerous, but I think I have to... Maybe shotgun.
Have to
I want a hell cannon here. This is their leader. This is one of the most scary persons. Let's get him.
enemy kill.
We kill 3 more, then that one's panicking. So if I kill these 3, then they're not a threat. He's panicking, meaning only these 2 are a threat. And they're pretty far away. How do we do that?
No rest for the wicked.
Walk forward and execute people. Is that a guaranteed kill? It's actually not. That is though. So let's see, with 20 torso armor, shoot him in the leg, about the head. I'm always curious about, with sometimes I wonder if it's better off you're better off using the pistol. Or in this case, I don't think it makes a difference. The main thing here is the fact that he did not have return fire.
Pushing on.
So does this feel like fighting a bunch of raiders, or does this feel like just moving forward and executing a bunch of raiders? So much stronger than them. Why isn't this lad panicking? He should be panicking. He's got 0 hit points now. 0 will points.
Crunch time.
Doesn't matter. We're just going to shotgun him to death. Or are we?
It's hard to to shoot like this.
A single shot like this, 50% chance to hit. 2 shotguns isn't going to work, or 4 pistol shots. Oh! Ah, that third one needed to hit. Oof. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I really hope we actually get that sniper gear from that New Jericho sniper. Doesn't look like these lads have dropped anything yet though, have they? Don't see any gear dropped.
What's the plan? Kill confirmed, right?
Oh, get it. Get it. No. Damn it.
Ready to engage.
I don't want to hit the wall here. There you go. Just open up those sight lines a bit.
Right there.
Boom blast. Blast. I used to really dislike this grenade launcher, but the difference between using it on someone with and without boom blast is night and day. You can launch across the entire friggin' map like this. Kinda nuts. I feel like most of the time I use that grenade launcher, its real utility, the real usefulness of it, comes from being able to destroy cover more than anything. Got. Well done, team. Well done. Easy mission. Easy mission. Now, hopefully this will put us in a high enough reputation state with the Disciples of Anu that we can get all of their havens, which will then hopefully allow us to frog leap all the way to the other missions for the other factions. I really want to be allied with New Jericho just because I want their special unit to be able to heal people.
You have done well. The Exalted sends her thanks, and the Synod of Yearning will speak the names of your operatives at morning prayer. Do not feel ashamed of having killed your fellow humans, although you may pity them, for in clinging to the old, they doom the future.
Yeah, you nutter.
The voiceless Hierophant shall judge you when the time is right.
Abortive. Still can't jump all the way across. Easiest way to get there though is going to be Asia. You consider how slow this Tiamat is. Shouldn't it? Don't you think? Shouldn't it be able to heal your lads? Moves around. Oh, wait, I want to go trade there, but using the Tiamat for anything other than moving troops to the next fight is kind of a waste. Do I want food? I want materials. We need materials. We need troops. We need more aeroplanes. grenades getting built. Good. How long until we research capture and containment? 6 hours. Okay. As soon as that's done, we will build a containment facility.
New haven is under attack.
Okay. 17th strength. That is doable. Can handle that.
Research complete.
Good. Bases. Base 1. Got another training facility. I wonder if... No, as it is now is fine. Yeah, though. Repair living quarters. Repair vehicle bay. I think we should go research, manufactory, containment. Something else. In any case, let's get on the containment. And each squad, each of the active squads need to have 2 assault people using new razors. So we need 4 new razors in total at least. Get on it. Right, good episode. When we come back, let's go defend this Disciples of Anu haven. We'll see how strong the defending force is. I think we can do it. We only have 4 units on this fight. But we did see how strong the Mutog is, and we have a pretty strong sniper and 2 strong assault. I wonder if I can't tweak their loadouts just to make them a little stronger. No, that's all fine. We didn't get the improved sniper rifle from that mission. About you lads. I wonder if I shouldn't switch across. So these guys here that have the iconoclasts, I feel like these iconoclasts should actually be on the guys who are dedicated assault troopers. Those dedicated assault lads, I feel like they need the iconoclast damage more than the other guys do. We only have 1. Damn. Mates? What is that? Harrower magazine. Shredding shotgun. Oh, that's cool. That before. Good couple missions. I feel like we have done very well to pull ourselves back from the brink, because a little while ago we were not in a great position, if we're honest. Done well. So, sabotage New Jericho factory. I don't actually think I want to bother going above supportive. I want to be fully allied, either with Synedrion or New Jericho. I think maybe I might go fully allied with Synedrion and just friendly with New Jericho. I just want to be at the point with New Jericho where I can have a couple of their special units with the robotic arms and the ability to heal. Quite fancy Synedrion in this playthrough. This auto reloading, or the reloading of the guns, I wish would happen automatically. Attacks from enemies within 10 tiles deal less damage. Thank you. Mounted weapon proficiency. I'm not going to use mounted weapons. Bonus damage and the -20 accuracy I don't like though. And if self-defense specialist gave you handgun damage and accuracy, I would take it, but I think reckless is probably worth it. If it applies to melee weapons, I think it's worth it. And I don't know if it does apply to it or not. Look, he's got no weapons he can use, this infiltrator lad. He's effectively useless, the infiltrator. Yeah. Thing is, this guy can go either way. I'm not going to choose what specialization. Just have him level up in a generic way. I mean, these layers at the bottom of the roster are realistically just going to be sitting in base, defending base. Nothing wrong with that at all. You need base defenders. I think what I need to prioritize is getting another aircraft. Probably the Synedrion one, or the New Jericho one. So that I can have the Tiamat and the New Jericho helicopter running around moving troops. And then we can have the Manticore as a fast response team. We can sit in the main base, and then if either Phoenix Point or that one gets attacked, we can hopefully react in time. Okay, thanks for watching, friends. This is Phoenix Point. I'm Stobbie for 9. See you guys next time.